Scorpio, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Share if you like what you see. This is a general reading for October 2020 for Scorpio. October 23rd through November 22nd. If you don't know much about astrology, you can go to astro.com and you can print your natal chart. You'll need your date of birth, your time of birth exactly, and the place of birth. And I think there's information on there if you don't know your exact time of birth. So this is a general reading. It won't resonate with all the Scorpios, but take what resonates with you and you can leave the rest. You can leave a comment in the comments below if you have any questions, or if this resonates with you. I'd like to hear how it does. And, whew, Scorpio, we're coming right out. Two of Pentacles, balance. Balancing your money, balancing your finances, balancing being grounded. You have a breakdown of structure, complete breakdown of a situation in order to rebuild. You have the Three of Wands, you're ready to move forward. You have your eye on what you want to do. You've already set in motion your thoughts, what you're passionate about. You're going. You're ready for that journey. You're going to take it. The Knight or the King of Swords. Ooh, so there could be somebody in the past or in the present that's very sharp with their tongue. Could be a little narcissistic. Could be somebody that's not a very nice person. Thinks a lot of himself. You also have the King of Pentacles. Two kings, two people. The World. Card of Completion. Like the Tower. You have a lot of major arcanas. Queen of Swords, the Empress. Queen of Swords, birthing ideas. Being very nurturing, being very, very loving. It's funny, the Queen and King of Swords and the Queen's upright. So definitely the power play. Six of Pentacles. Give and take. And you got the Queen of Wands. A lot of queens. Look at you. Queen of Wands. No you, though. No Queen of Cups. Isn't that funny? All right, Scorpio. We have, what I'm seeing is some type of having to let go of an issue, having to let go of a situation. Maybe something you fought for, but you finally had to give it up and let it go. It might have been taking a lot of your time, a lot of your effort. You're ready to move forward. It could be a project. It could be an idea. It could be a plan you had. It could be a old relationship. But I think it's something to do with work. I think it's something you might have worked really hard for. It could even be a job that you have to let go of in order to move forward. But you, ever the planner, had something else on the horizon, and you're going to go with that. You're going to change course. You're going to go with that. This was a bad breakup. It was a bad situation that you had to endure and suffer through. But when something's destroyed by fire or destroyed, it's usually built back stronger. You know, all the houses where the hurricanes hit and earthquake houses, they now have to build them to code so they can withstand that. So when you rebuild, you're going to be stronger. And this path you're taking now, you're going to be stronger than you were even a couple months ago. You have the King of Swords and King of Pentacles. There could be two men involved. You could be, it could be men in your life. You could be choosing between two men. One, again, is more, he might be very good looking. He might be very charming and sweet. But I think when the doors close, you see a different side of him. And I don't think he's very charming or sweet. I think he's narcissistic. I think he's very demeaning. I think he uses words against you. He fills your head full of horrible things that aren't true. And then you have another man that is, or it could be a woman, gender, I don't, masculine tendencies in either. But you have the King of Pentacles, and they're grounded, they're earthy. It's almost like you're not seeing that person, though. If there's two people to choose from, he might not be as good looking as this guy. He might be, not who you think is your cup of tea. But to me, he's definitely the better choice. He's grounded. He's practical. He's not afraid to make money. You have the World. It's a card of completion. This could be a marriage. I don't have, the Lover's card or anything, but it could be something ending. You could be ending a marriage here. You could be ending a relationship. You could be moving ahead forward. Again, the World is a new start. It's a card of completion. You have the world at your feet. Anything you want's right there. Even reverse, the World's a good card. But it is done, And you're ready for it to be over. Hence the Tower. You have the Empress and the Queen of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. So the Queen of Swords, to me, even though it is a water sign, Scorpio is a water sign, the Queen of Swords, I think, is you. I think it's owning your power. I think whatever this king can come at you with, you come right back with them. And, your sword's out in front of you, and you've got a butterfly. So you're not afraid to transform with the Tower. You're ready for it. You're ready for all the transformation that you can get. And that sword's sticking out. So you're telling this one, come on, let's go. Because his sword's down. He's not even holding his sword up. So, yeah. It's like all talk and no action. And you're ready for action. You're ready to move forward. You're ready to make this happen. You're done. You're done. And this King of Pentacles could be, if it's somebody that you're not paying attention to or that you're not seeing, it could be somebody coming in, somebody waiting in the wings. Maybe it is for a divorce to go through. Maybe he's a good friend of yours, or she's a good friend of yours. It could be that situation. It could just be somebody that's a very kind friend helping you get through this. But yeah, the Empress is standing in your power. I love how these two cards are so similar. She's holding her wand or her staff or whatever, and you're holding your sword. And you have all the butterflies, all the transformation. This card to me is more fall, coming into fall with the fruit. So that's you now. And this will be you in coming into the winter. Yeah. Whatever idea you're birthing, it could be an actual birth. I mean, you could be having a baby. That's not, out of the question. But if you're not, maybe you know somebody who is, or it could just be birthing a new idea, and the new idea could be leaving. I mean, it could be if you're getting a divorce and ending this relationship. With the Two of Pentacles, though, it could be where you're juggling. There could be two people, or he could have had two people, or she could have had two people. And maybe, if it's you, you got tired of it and you're going to end it. If it's them, it's going to come to a head, the Tower. I mean, it's definitely going to come to a head. Then you have the Six of Pentacles, and this is a give and take. And I think if you're entering a new relationship, even work related, I think you're going to have more of a give and take. You're going to make sure you have more of a give and take before you even sign a contract or sign on with anybody. You want to know exactly what your job requirements are, what your responsibilities are. You definitely want that in writing. You definitely want to know exactly what your role is for this job. If this is a job related, I don't think they took you seriously. I don't think they gave you the credit, or that they allowed you to be as creative as you needed to be, or wanted to be, or could be. But I think with this new position or this new relationship, there is going to be a give and take where there wasn't before with the other. If this is physical person, you know, then obviously he didn't give or take. I mean, he took more than he gave. This person will be the balance. They're earth. They're going to be, you know, and this is the Pentacle sign. So they're going to be that balance. They're going to give and take. They're going to give probably more than take, honestly. But you'll have to balance that one out. That one's going to be on you. You don't want to take advantage of somebody. All right. But you have the Three of Wands. You have that path. You're ready to go. You're ready. You got your ducks in the row. You see, you're shining your light. It's like your beam, your, your little sign for them to see, your beacon. And then you have the Queen of Wands, which is, again, she's not afraid of the King of Swords at all. She's got her lion next to her. She's got, I don't know, crystal balls, the candles. She's very passionate. Wands are a fire sign. So you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, the king, the earth signs, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn you have going on. And then you have the completion. And however this ends, however this all plays out, it'll end gracefully. It'll end nicely. It's not going to be havoc. And, you know, it might be right now, but when all is said and done, it'll be a very peaceful movement forward. It may not seem like it will be right now, but it will be. When all is said and done, it definitely will be. All right, we are going to pick a chakra card to see what chakra, Scorpio, you need to work on. It's the 7 major energy centers of the body. I work with 7, but I think this deck works with like 9, but we can always read if we have to. The determination. Salmon swimming upstream. So this just tells me that, again, you might as well have the strength card come in because it's the same thing. You're determined to get out of the situation, be it a relationship or a job. You're ready to move forward. You're determined. You've got your beacon showing. You got your light showing. You're showing it for all the world to see. You're ready. That little cub there, you're, starting out new. But that's what it will grow into. You'll be ready for it. That's all in the future. And you have the determination. You know exactly what you have to do to get from point A to point B to make things happen that you want to happen. And you're not afraid of it at all. You're not afraid of it. You've got your sword up. You're ready. You're ready for it. All right, we're going to draw an oracle card, Halloween oracle, Stacy DeMarco, because it is Halloween and your birthday time is coming up, Scorpio. October 23rd to November 22nd. We're not quite there yet, but it is your Scorpio time, your intuitiveness. You are very, again, you're a water sign. You're very intuitive. You're very psychic. And as the card flips out, you are also have to let go of some regrets. Ooh, that could be the Tower. You have to let go of some regrets. Could be from the past. All right, let's see what the regret ghost card has to say in the book. Because I would just say, you have to let go of your regrets. You can't hold on to the woulda, coulda, shouldas. You have to move forward. And I really think you do. I really think you have a good handle on it. But I think with the Tower card, that could be playing into it. It says, like smoke rising from the ashes, a mist from the sea, the dead are watching. They have come to haunt me. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets in burdensome work is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking action to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise actions for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. And I think that's exactly what you're doing with the Three of Wands here and the world. You're stepping into your new possibilities. You're owning it. I think the Tower card is your regrets. I think you're busting it all down. You're saying, bring it on. Let's end it right now. We're done. And you won't have any regrets. You're going to let go of it and see things more clearly, see things fairly. You're not afraid. You got your sword drawn. You're not afraid. You'll cut through whatever BS you have to cut through. You're not afraid. Bring it on. Fearless. Fearless, Scorpio. Fearless. All right. We're going to pull a grace card. It is your word for the month that you can use for meditation. Presence. Be here now. Be present. Bring your mind into present moment time. Now is the only place to be. Present. And I think definitely you don't have cards indicating, daydreaming or thoughts ahead. I think with the Queen of Swords representing you, you're very sure of what you want and how to go about getting it. You're being very present. Definitely. All right. We have, let's see, one more, and it is a note from your future self to you now. What you need to know now from a note from your future self for this month of October 2020, Scorpio. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go with this. You are loved. You are loved. You are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for your love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. The child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. And it came out in another reading, and I mentioned, if you have, somebody had said, anybody that has a childhood needs counseling. So if you have childhood, you could need counseling for sure. And if you need counseling, nothing's wrong with counseling. But if you have, everyone that has a childhood has had issues. If there's something that sticks in your mind from your childhood, envision, again, the younger you. You can set a chair out and have that younger you sit there, and you can talk to them and tell them everything's going to be okay, and tell them what happens, how you endure, how you grow, what your future is going to hold. Get that child the child in you excited, and then she'll be on board, or he'll be on board with all this movement getting ready to take place, and whatever has to break away to come in. All right, Scorpio, that's your reading. I hope you liked it. Please like or subscribe. Leave comments below, and email me if you like a private reading. The Rudy's Reading at gmail.com, and the address is below. And I'll get back with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful October, and I will see you in November for your birthday reading. Thanks. Have a great and wonderful October. Stay healthy.